Hello everyone and welcome back to DraginoffGaming. I am here with a huge update for Call of Duty World War II. So pretty much they are coming out with just a gigantic update tomorrow for Call of Duty World War II. It's just going to be changing everything. Yeah, here are my stats. You can look at them, whatever. I mean, they're not too great, not too bad. I don't really care about wins and losses, kills and deaths. It's alright, not my best game, not my, best record ever, but pretty much, okay, here, I'll go through them for you guys. So, ooh, I have mountain unlocked, okay, that's ugly. Anyway, so what we got changing is, for infantry, they're keeping, I guess, the rifle bayonet and all this cool stuff, they're switching it to be attachments. So like the rifle bayonet, I guess you have to put it as an attachment on your rifle, so you can just do it with anything. So what they're changing the perks to be on it is an additional primary attachment, like it already has, but that's number one. Number two is the second pistol attachment and to swap weapons faster. So basically they switch that over from resistance. Then they switched to while aiming down sights to, well, they kept that, and they added less weapon sway. Where is that? I think they moved it over. I don't know. They just kind of added that, but I think that was kind of in mountain a little bit, and then they move faster while aiming. So, it's while aiming down sights have less idle sway, and then you have for 4 move faster while aiming. So airborne, you got. I'm guessing all these first ones, like the SMG suppressor, the bipod, this sharpshooter, in shotgun shells, and the tack knife. I think those are all attachments now, except for the bipod and the sharpshooter. Those are constantly with it. So then for the airborne, they're switching it so you can fire guns while sprinting and diving, then you can reload while sprinting, then climb obstacles over faster, so they kept that, and then they sprint faster over time. So what they're doing is, over time, is what they mean is they are making the game have infinite sprint. Let me let that sink in. The game is having infinite sprint. So you remember in Black Ops 1 how you could get the Marathon Mastery, or whatever it was, Marathon Pro, and you had infinite sprint. It's like that. Yeah, it's going to be kind of weird. So then for armored, you take they basically move this one to the first one, take significantly less explosive and fire damage. Then you're immune to shell shock and tactical equipment, so basically kept this mostly the same. Increased bullet penetration through surfaces. That's pretty cool. And then greatly reduced flinch when shot. So that's pretty good. And then also what they did is, this is pretty cool. So whenever you use a bipod, so it's pretty useless because, it made you reload faster and it made basically no kick, but it was kind of useless. So what they did is, so you don't really have to reload ever, they made it draw from your reserves. So like those extra ammo over to the side that you have to reload, it's going to be drawn from that. So that's pretty cool. And then for mountain, hopefully my camera is not blocking this. Let me check. Okay, I'm good. Okay, then for mountain, they made it the first one invisible to enemy recon. Then there are no death locations for when you kill an enemy. Then no name or reticle change when enemies look at you, and then you move silently. So basically, they just moved this one to the first one, and then they kept that one. So not much change there, except for that's just always on the sniper, which I was really liking this, because in this, it had something special for the mountain, whereas, in Black Ops 2 and stuff and all the previous games, you just had people using snipers all the time, and it's pretty fucking annoying. So, and then here is pretty much, here's the biggest change. Okay, so it changes it to double lethal and tactical, and enhanced equipment use. So I think it makes the lethal and stuff and all that more powerful, and the tactical more powerful, plus it gives you double of them. And they changed it so even without this class, they changed it so you get 2 things. So you get a lethal and a tactical no matter what. So basically like every other game previously. Then they made so improved tacticals and easier to destroy war buildables. So that's basically just to help war and stuff. And then equipment damage paints enemies on minimap. So basically the recon and stuff from Modern Warfare 3 where damage explosives, you see a dot on the minimap. So basically espionage except for with tacticals and lethals. And then resistance. And so it really just moved this one, the 4, to the first one. And then enemy movements are easier to hear for the second. Kills and assists grant intel ping of nearby enemies. It's kind of weird. I'm not totally sure what that means. I think what it means, because I kind of read it in here, is it drops a little package, kind of like those. If you remember in Ghost, those little blue things that would drop after you kill an enemy, kind of something like that, or like the scavenger bags, where you pick that up and it pings a nearby enemy. I'm not totally sure how that'll work. And then for the last one, easier to spot targets and increase minimap coverage. So it kind of puts some perks in there. And I don't know what the easier to spot targets, what that'll do. But maybe it'll like outline them or something. But anyway, let's go with the loadout selection changes. So here's what it says. LMG bipod and sniper sharpshooter are automatically available when using an LMG or sniper. That's pretty cool. I don't like the sharpshooter sort of thing, but it makes it easier when you have to get weapons gold and you don't have to worry about that sort of thing. So it's pretty nice. LMGs, they're still useless, but eh. And then remaining division skills, weapon class attachments, are selectable in CAC and no longer given by division. So, okay, so basically, like I was saying before, the tack knife, fire shells, bayonet, those are all attachments now. Each division has a 4th perk, and their levels have been adjusted and rebound, so kind of what I just went over. All players have unlimited sprint, and sprint speed is slightly slower. So really the airborne class is going to be huge. Then you get 3 primary attachments for all loadouts, so basically this. So I think you get 4 maybe with infantry, because it's still additional primary attachment, I think, right? Let's see. Yeah, so you would get 4. And then 1 piece of both lethal and tactical equipment for all loadouts. You can automatically equip launchers. You don't need a perk. That'll be very useful. If you remember the rifle grenade from World at War, that thing that you put on the M1 Garand, that's in the game now. The suppressor is an attachment now, of course. Ooh, there's suppressors for pistols. That's pretty cool. It has a 15% range reduction, whereas the SMG suppressor has a 30% range reduction. So they're not screwing pistols over, but they're also not making them, insanely good with a suppressor. And then they got rid of primed and bang. So basically, primed. Let's see where it is. Primed is you get an additional primary attachment and flinch. They put those in the divisions, so I can see why they got rid of those. And then bang, let's see. I don't have that unlocked yet, but let's see what it is. Let's see. Oh, piss off. Fucking phone. Jesus. I think it's something to do with grenades. Okay, fuck it. I don't care. I really don't care that much. And then prestige tokens spent on these are refunded and associated challenges are auto-completed. Ooh, okay. That's cool. Basically, there are 2 new basic trainings. Blitzerig, I don't know exactly how to say that, and Clandestine. Blitzerig, streaks are earned by kills instead of score. And then you also get bonus streaks, and it says bonus. Streaks are improved, and you can select a 4th streak. So that's pretty nice. Then Clandestine, I don't know how to say that. Slain enemies drop intel packs that reveal nearby hostiles. Bonus is intel ping at the start of each life. So that kind of, I think, goes with the resistance sort of thing. It's kind of weird how it has the same thing with the intel packs that drop. I think they might have to change that, but I'm not sure. Ooh, I unlock that next. Okay. Resistance and infantry shifts. They move the 2nd pistol attachment in that to align more with the marksmanship focus of the infantry, and then they gave the easier to hear enemies for the resistance to focus more on the counterintelligent focus. So, I mean, it makes sense. They're not just doing stuff to do stuff. And I don't even know how long this video is, but it'll be a pretty long one because I'm going to go through this thing. You guys, I'll put a link to it in the description to the actual notes and stuff, so if you want to go through that and see if it is more of a clearer picture for you guys. Okay, global sprint speed reduced to account for unlimited sprint. It's 1.3 times instead of previous 1.4. They actually reduced the launcher effectiveness, so that'll be pretty big because you do. I mean, that was a lie. I thought it would be pretty big, but then I actually thought about it. It won't be because you don't have anyone using the launchers, but it will actually be pretty good because if they're making the launchers so everyone can just use them, so I could have hustle, make it reload quicker, and use just a launcher. So I could just, there will be a launcher tab rather than melee. Well, rather than with melee and stuff like that. So that'll be useful. The Panzer strength, they nerf the damage and the speed in which it shoots, like the projectile speed. The bazooka, they buffed the radius, I guess the damage radius of it, and they buffed the projectile speed, but they nerfed the damage. So that'll be pretty, it gives it more splash damage, but less damage overall. The bazooka should be more reliably give hit markers than before, and increase projectile speed should make it better than the Panzer against streaks. So basically, they made the bazooka better against like score streaks, like the UAV and stuff. Whereas they're hoping the Panzer Shrek will be more used for infantry and stuff. Oh my god, fuck off. Let's see. The bazooka should more reliably give hit markers than before. Okay, I literally just read that. Why is there? No, my phone was just screwing up. Never mind. Okay, let's see. The frag and sticky grenade max damage was nerfed. So pretty much, I think that the bang, that thing increased the damage. I think sabotage did as well, or wherever it is. Saboteur. Oh no, never mind. It just shortened that stuff. Okay, let's see. So the damage, it doesn't actually. Ooh, here we go. 6-meter blast radius, long throw distance. Hold G to cook. 5-meter blast radius, 2-second fuse. Okay. Did not 4-meter. Okay, wow, these are actually really cool. I never noticed that. That must be new. 40-meter throw range. Huh. That's pretty cool. I think they're changing. Okay, so this the gas. They're changing that. They're changing the thing, which I'll actually get to. Let's see. Ooh. Shell shock and earthquake effects from lethal equipment significantly reduced. So, how the annoying stuff, if it explodes anywhere near you, then it will pretty much, you'll get that shell shock sort of thing on your screen. They got rid of that. That's pretty nice. Or at least, not really got rid of it, but, reduced effect radius and duration to address existing complaints and account for all players having both lethal and tactical. Okay, yeah, so basically since you have both, they're like, people will be able to use both, and so they want to reduce the effect they have overall. And then they adjust the tactical equipment strength. All tacticals without Expeditionary 3 got a small nerf. So basically, if you love using your tacticals and your lethals, just use Expeditionary. It'll help you a ton. It'll basically make them normal, or a little bit better than normal. So, just keep that if you like that stuff. If not, this stuff doesn't really do much. I'm not going to read it all. Just smoke lasts 10 seconds now. Signal flare lasts 3.5 seconds. Stun it lasts between 1 3/4 to 3.5 seconds. Depends where it lands. The gas grenade deals 1 damage every 1 second 5 times, rather than 10 seconds damage every 1 second 5 times. So basically, it's not going to kill you unless you're damaged already. So that was just a quick overview. If you want to look on the page, it'll be a link in the description below. So okay, so here we go. Here's some change in the perks. So energetic adds increased sprint speed. They remove the sprint again sooner because it's infinite sprint. It doesn't matter. So basically, energetic. Sprint again sooner and no damage from falling. I don't know if they changed that. I don't know if they got rid of no damage from falling, but Forage. Let's see, where is this? Forage, 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 forage. Here we go. Forage. So they change it from resupply bullets over time to also resupplying bullets over time, and you get extra magazines. You don't swap weapons faster anymore. Ordnance, where is that? Right there. It removes re-roll your own care packages. That kind of sucks. I never use it anyway. So, and then it now makes you kill enemies drop streak packages that fill your kill streak meter. So that is cool. So it's kind of like hardlined, where it cuts the price down, except for instead of cutting the price down, it basically just makes so you have an easier way to get the streaks. Launched, it adds additional launcher ammunition, and they got rid of it being the only way to get the launcher. So here's what it says now. And then concussed. Let's see, where is that? I don't even know about that yet. So here we go. Concussed. So basically you can take 2 pieces of lethal and tactical equipment. It removes presetting what the equipment is. What? Oh yeah, so you can take double anything rather than just the N69. That's pretty cool. Instincts. That is a pretty big one. So what they did was they added immune to shell shock and tactical equipment, except in the esports they changed it to it's an esports only change to remove a warning when targeted off screen benefit, with the intention for this BT basic training to be unbanned by the MLG and using competitive to counter tacticals. So basically, it's just used to get rid of it's what did they get rid of that? Oh, I think Bang might have done something with that stuff. I don't know. Okay, and then incendiary shells attachment is actually buffed. You get 7 more shots total for the combat shotgun anyway, and then 8 shots for everything else from the original 4, just over everything. Then the range, however, is range reduction of shells is buffed to 10% rather than 15%, so you're going to do more damage farther out, which that really does suck because everyone's going to be using those now. And then you get it's faster reload for the combat shotgun, which that sucks because I thought it was pretty fast already. And then I better switch over to these guns. So the M30. Here we go. So basically this gun, we'll use a rank unlock token. So this has rifle bullets. So it increased the fire rate it gives you additional bullets, 8 bullets instead of previous 6. So basically just to keep concurrent, I think, to stay equal with the fire shells. And then the LMG bipod, increased fire rate when it's mounted, plus 9%, which is equal to rapid fire attachment for LMGs. And you can still put the rapid fire on LMGs, which it stacks with the bipod. The firing while mounted initially draws from the extra capacity, so it would draw from the 100 rather than the 50, where you would have to reload the 50. So that's pretty nice. The sniper rifle duration is buffed. It is buffed from 10 to 10 seconds from a small 4 seconds. So it was to promote snipers being used the proper way rather than quick scoping and stuff. So I like that. They buff the take significantly less fire and explosive damage from the armor, up to an 80% reduction from a previous 65. They reduced idle sway from Infantry 3 and scoped this is worded weirdly. Reduced idle sway from Infantry 3 and scoped now affect snipers. Okay, so basically, I don't even know what was this? Damn. That was that class. Okay. I'll just put that on there. Your best class is like this stuff. I love extended mag. It looks so fucking funny too. Let me just fix that real quick, cause yeah, camouflage. I like that. This is okay, but it pops. I still haven't got all that. Damn. It's disappointing. Oh well. So where is it? Scoped? Ah, yes. Here we go. So scoped basically has more of an effect on the weapon snipers and all that. 30% reduction for snipers versus all other weapons classes, which 65% reduction. It does stack with the ballistic calibration attachment, so that's just talking about for snipers. This attachment, which produces sway. I did notice the other day how they actually, they changed the stuff, so it's now like this. You can rotate the gun completely. I guess that was a small patch. I never noticed that if they had it previously, so I thought I would just show you that before I continue on. Then they buffed move faster while aiming from the infantry. They want to maintain separation between classes: a sniper, LMG, rifle, SMG, pistol, shotgun. So the pistol and the shotgun, you will move the fastest out of everything. Then the SMG, then the rifle, then the LMG, then sniper. Why the hell do they have sniper moving slowest? Wow, okay. I like snipers more than LMGs, so that's why I'm kind of upset. The LMGs mostly got their ADS firing speed buffed, since it was pretty slow, and then even with the Infantry 4, where it buffed the, I think, speed, yeah. So, move significantly faster while aiming down the sights. So, the sniper's got a smaller buff, but it isn't really beneficial to move too fast with snipers, because, you know, you gotta fucking aim if you're actually sniping. So, pistols and shotguns, they already equaled non-ADS speed with Infantry 4, so they were not adjusted. So basically, they were already as fast as they could be. So, there's going to be a huge amount of updates that's coming. It's just ridiculous. Like, I think they're going to be doing some stuff with the weapons as well. It didn't really say anything, but my thought is that they're going to be doing a lot of, maybe not a lot, but some balancing of damage and fire rate and stuff, at least after the update. Because with this attachments and everything, what that'll do is saying like this. I mean, I could have 4 with the infantry and stuff, but say I wanted to have, actually, this would be pretty fucking cool, because, like, really you just, ooh, no. See, that'll kind of suck, because it'll be like the suppressor. Say I want to have a suppressor on this gun. Well, what do I have to do? I have to put in an attachment, and then if I don't want to, if I maybe won't want to have it during the game, I'll either have to make a second class or just not put it on, or use it if I have it on. I mean, it's just that sort of thing where I liked the airborne and stuff and all that sort of thing where you could decide to use it or not. You always had the option where it's not like, you know, okay, well, it's just like previous games where it comes with the gun or it doesn't come with the gun. You know, that sort of thing. I do like the launched one where they're getting rid of that for the most part and just making so you can use the rockets, because I haven't even used them. I really won't give up my perk of really hustle. That's like the only one I use. Let's see, hustle for every single one except for this thing is saboteur, because I had to get some grenade kills and stuff, and that was pretty fun. Actually, no, I just haven't gotten rid of this. So basically they got rid of the third pistol attachment for the thing. They did that a while ago, I think. No, never mind. I was thinking about the shifty, where you get another pistol attachment. It's pretty nice. If you play hardcore, that's the thing you want to use. But anyway, it is kind of annoying how they're switching everything more towards the older Call of Duties rather than have the new look at things. Like, you know, this. Sorry. This. They'll have this be an attachment now. So I guess that's why they added a third thing for each of these, because airborne, you could put a suppressor right there. Infantry, rifle bayonet. Mountain, you get that anyway, but you can add another attachment now. So it'll be interesting. I'll post a video showing the actual changes in gameplay, but that'll be a little hard to do because I just kind of did. How long is this shit? How long is this now? 25-minute video on just going over things. So I don't know if you guys will like that or not. Hopefully you do watch it and you're interested in stuff, but I will put this stuff down in the below. Just comment or let me know if you saw the video, realized there's an update, and decide to read on your own, because it's quick. But hopefully everything goes well. I'm sure they'll have to do a lot of patches and things and balancing, because any major update like this will have some repercussions. However, hopefully everything turns out the best. It's looking pretty cool. It's bringing some excitement back to the game. I've got kind of bored with this. There's actually a new DLC coming out tomorrow as well, so haven't heard shit about that. It's coming out a month later for PC and stuff too. It's ridiculous. I hate how they do it. Do like a week or so. Like, don't do a whole month. But this isn't a rant video. It's just a nice information video. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it and you're excited for the new changes, leave a like right down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and ding dong that notification bell so you can get updated for, any changes to games, any videos that I upload, all that good stuff. You will be notified. And then if you have any constructive criticism, feedback, or comments in general, comment down below. I'll be sure to check them out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video.